I'm thinking about you, or am I thinking about you? Anyhow, I want to talk a little bit about this little conundrum that we have versus the way we speak and the way that we should sing or should have the option to sing. I want to talk today about voiced sibilant fricatives and non-voiced sibilant fricatives and how sometimes they can creep their way into a song that we're trying to do when you may or may not be aware of it. And for every voiced sound, type of consonant sound that we have, we also have a non-voiced version. Voiced being that your vocal folds come together and you make sound with your voice. We talk about these. We talk about the z and the j and the j. So we got z, j, j, all those. Zipper, Django, and jump. Those are all voiced because the vocal folds are together. Now, if we remove the vocal fold connection from z, now we end up with a non-voiced s, and sh, which corresponds to the central position in the mouth where this is formed, and in the back of the throat where the ch sound is made. S is forward, sh is central, ch is in the back of the throat. Okay? Now, why we're talking about this, sometimes those appear over here when we get a little bit lazy in singing, because a lot of times we'll say things like about you with a ch. We make it a chew sound, about you. What it is we're kind of converting, we're getting lazy on how we handle the T here, and we're turning it into a non-voiced sibilant fricative. And I would encourage you to try this, to turn this T into a stopped T. We have two different types of T sounds. We have a plosive T sound that we can make, or we have a stopped T. And we could go about you with a plosive T, or we could go about you. Now, we don't really make the T sound at all when we do a stopped T, but that reflects the way that we tend to speak. And particularly when you're singing bluegrass music, the goal is to try to use more of a speaker's formant and style and pronunciation. So this series of words now becomes about you with a stopped T sound. And to have the option to choose whether or not to go about you. Another type of word where this occurs is on would you. We turn this, because the D sound is a voiced sound, we turn this into the DJ kind of sound, would you, versus about you, which is non-voiced. T is non-voiced, D is voiced, and those relate right in here. This really comes up in the song Just When I Needed You. And I want you to go listen to the Bluegrass Album Band version of this, because whoever was producing or singing, they did this in a way that is very clear. I just listened to it and I confirmed it. Just when I needed you, you left and went away. You made my life so blue both night and day. You left me here behind with a trouble-worried mind, so broken-hearted too, just when I needed you. That's not exactly the way that you want to hear it, I think. Just when I needed you, or just when I needed you. It's better to do the stopped D sound. Just when I needed you. We have that down here. Needed you. So get rid of all this. So broken-hearted too, just when I needed you, needed you. Yep. You're the one that proved untrue, just when I needed you, just when I needed you. So that's going to make your bluegrass singing a little prettier. And again, there are so many pop singers and jazz singers and every type of singer, bluegrass singers, who will do the butt chew sound. I call it with my students. We do it in speech. However, when you're doing this seriously and you want to make that a little more professional sounding, think about the way that you're addressing these things right here. All right, I'm ready for Thanksgiving. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving, and you're not going to see me for a few days. So take care and work on your singing. See ya.